What is the first word that pops into your head when you hear the word college?
Soon.
Expensive.
Ramen.
Opportunity.
Coffee.
Money.
If you haven't already noticed, today the theme will be college, but more specifically, how college affects the American dream. 7 of my friends volunteered to help me with this project, and I only asked them simply 5 questions, and yet I got a very wide perspective on just how the American dream affects college students and students going into college. Do you think that college is a really big problem for our generation in achieving their American dream?
Yeah, actually I do. I think the problem is that it's way too expensive.
Maybe. I don't really know anything about the economy, but I do know that it's pretty bad right now. So the kids that are around our age group are probably freaking out, thinking, how the heck am I going to do this? I really need to go to college, but money is an issue.
That would lead me to think that, not so much college itself is an issue, but getting enough to cover it is going to be an issue.
The government isn't giving out as much money as it used to, and schools are tending to cut back on the amount of scholarships. So financially speaking, yes, but I think content-wise, I think our generations keep getting smarter and smarter.
You shouldn't have to put yourself in a life-crippling debt just to be able to get education.
Would it surprise you to hear that about 57% of annual college graduates graduate with outstanding student loans?
No, seems about right. A lot of kids take student loans. It's almost become part of the college process. Loans, I would say, would be the number one way to pay for college, it seems.
It actually surprises me in how low that number is. Because I'm a penny pincher and I'm trying really hard not to have a lot of debt, and I surmise I'll have $30,000 worth of debt when I finish. Just like, whoa.
I feel like I should be surprised by that number because it's a big number, but I'm kind of not because I know kind of everybody is in debt because of how ridiculous college is.
Not at all, because today it's ridiculously expensive. You're paying more for college than you do for your house.
Well, it surprises me in the fact that it's not higher. I expected that number to be right around 80 or 90%.
Accurate, but I could say 80% of the people I've had any communication with at college sound like they're having financial problems. Now, don't let that scare people, but just be prepared for that mentally.
Do you think that college is required to achieve people's American dream?
Oh yeah, definitely. Really, if you think about what the true American dream is, it's very materialist, and it's very hard to live materialist on $7.25 an hour.
It depends on what you're going into. Let's say you're going to be in a trade. Like Kirkwood has many trade programs and welding and things like that. But if you want to be a manager at a retail store, you don't have to have college for that. But about 95% of all life-sustaining careers do require at least associates.
I do believe college is almost required for upcoming generations, and I feel like college has become the new high school where it's expected from the employer's standpoint. Master's and doctorate programs have become the new higher education. College has just kind of been demoted to standard education. If your American dream is just to have a family and, the backyard and a picket fence, then maybe not. But if your American dream is to be the first female president of the United States, probably. So it's all dependent on what your American dream is, and I'll push till the end of time that the American dream is different for every single person.
That's pretty much the reason college is such a popular idea. It prepares you for careers, and college opens up opportunities. It's generally a good thing.
Is there a major reason why you're going to Kirkwood first?
Money. Money, money, money. My mom and I worked out a thing where if I go to Kirkwood, I pay half for the semester and she pays the other half. I'll have enough money for half of Kirkwood tuition, and I will be able to get out of the first 2 years debt-free. And obviously I'm going to need to take out student loans for going to UNI.
Oh, absolutely money, 100%. If I would have had my choice, I would have went straight to Iowa in a heartbeat, and I still would, but I simply can't afford it. That's the biggest problem with college. It's an awesome thing and everyone should go at some point, but it is way too expensive, and that kind of turns people away. It doesn't allow them to succeed because of all the stress from the money that is piling up just for them to be able to get education.
Every single person has a different American dream, and they have their own path that they're going to go down. And if by chance the first step to your American dream is college, then Don't feel discouraged by anything that any of these people have said. John Green once said in his book Paper Towns that every year many, many stupid people graduate from college, and if they can do it, so can you.